This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for October 31st, 2025. It's currently October 22nd, 2025, 12:24 a.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $671.29, that's USD. And the shuffle video for the October 31st, 2025 reading was created on October 20th, 2025 at 12:30 a.m. That's this video playing for you here. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some game-changing services, guys, like our early access subscription on our website, Tarot for Traders. You could have watched this video as early as the 22nd if you had early access on our website, Tarot for Traders. It also, there's Discord trade alerts and chart stuff like that. I'll show you guys how to get that stuff at the end of the video. But for those of you that are new, what we're going to do is cover the sequence of chart events, the highs and the lows, and all that. And our timing is usually on point to the hour, but there are cases where you need to give it a little wiggle room. Pay attention to the sequence of events over the timing. That's me moving them so I could see them. All right, so overall theme, a sideways fluctuating decline preceding a notable move to the upside. Behavior into the high, a big move pushing the upper end of a range higher. Behavior around the low, we have a rally into key resistance, and then abrupt move to the downside past the point at which the rally into the resistance started, and that move to the downside will take us into the low. And we're advised to trade around that cruelty card again. I wonder if it's that same resistance that we've been playing with. I think it probably is. And when we look at the 1 month, there's a good possibility that we're seeing a high again today, a 1 month high again. And I think it's probably at this like resistance that we keep seeing is my sense. Yeah. All right, so in the pre-market, we've got a high and a low taking place in the pre-market. There's opportunity, a decline into the open. If we're at a low rather than a high at the open, I would open up a long position and hold that long position within some erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level around the open. Sideways rotation, big move higher, sideways rotation at a higher price level. When I see that sideways rotation at a higher price level, I might close out of the long for that quick trade, but that's only if we're at a low right at the open and then we move into a high before 11 o'clock. From that high, be careful, big move back into a low before 11 o'clock, sideways rotation around 11, and then a lot of price change to the upside out of a low into key resistance, and then back into a low at an important price level on a multi-day scale. A lot of price change covered out of that second low, a lot of price change, sideways rotation, big move to the upside, sideways fluctuating rally, a big move to the upside into that resistance level there between 1 and 2, and then a sideways fluctuating rally between 2 and 3 turns over into bearish price swings. So a big move higher around 3 o'clock, and then bearish price swings in the last hour taking us into a low around the close. So most likely what I would want to do is I want to plan on exiting at what the month's highest high is. Most likely, well, you know, if we're not bumping up against the same high again on the 31st, I'll have an update on Discord. But most likely what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to open up longs and close those longs when we reach that resistance level again. Probably do it midday, first thing in the morning, midday. Probably twice you could get away with it here on the 30th first. And then the sneak preview card for the first trading day of November, a peak that we sell off from pretty notably. That's SPY for October 31st, my friends. If you're interested in those game-changing services, you go to our website, Tarot for Traders. Hover over Order Now, click on Subscriptions. Early access subscription, $150 a month, gets you access to all of our posts that come out publicly, come out first on Discord. Like I said, you could be watching this video on the 22nd if you had early access. And then you've got the live Discord trade alerts for swing trading and day trading, as well as chart drawings. And you can ask questions whenever. Much love and appreciation. Everybody supports the channel with that, and blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.